Hi everyone, my name is Piterpakulski. Today we'll continue building financial model for massage business idea. Um, I'm creating this financial model from scratch. At the previous videos, we were creating the inputs for massage types, so we can switch them on and off from calculations. We set up the pricing algorithms. We have the coefficients for playing with prices, global coefficient, local coefficient. We've created direct expenses, added coefficients for direct expenses. Then we set up the duration of different types of massage to make us create the accurate revenue generating algorithms to set up a realistic amount of services according to duration of this or that massage. Then we set up the amount of working hours per day inside the typical week. Then we set up the portraits in terms of from perspective of different types of services inside Monday. So for example, on Monday we have this amount of massage services, so we can just add here a service and see how the revenue is changing. Direct expenses are changing, and the time occupancy is also changing. So here we create the portraits for revenue for each typical day of the week. So this is the portrait of Monday, this is the portrait of Tuesday, Wednesday, and so on. Then we information here we consolidated. These are the revenues, these are direct expenses, this is the amount total time occupied, this is the time occupied as a percentage of working hours. Then we have the amount of Mondays, Tuesdays inside each month. And then we multiply these daily revenues and their expenses on the amount of Mondays, Tuesdays in each month. Then we get this revenue step 1, direct expenses the same. Then we add seasonality. So for example, this is 100% revenue, but for example in summer we have some decrease in amount of services. That's why, for example, we can use this coefficient and decrease the revenue in May, June, July, and then increase it moving forward to the winter. So now we've calculated the revenues and we calculated direct expenses, and now it's time for us to place all this data inside the timeline. So we have to create the timeline finally for our project. So I will be giving the link to this playlist at the end screen of this video. Also, when this financial modeling session will be I will be done with this financial model, I will place all the links on the process of creation of this financial model in the description of this video. Also, you will be able to see the link on this playlist at the end screen of this video, as I already told you. By the way, if you find this video valuable, you may give us a like, subscribe, share this video with your friends. You can also order financial models from scratch for your unique business ideas. We can help you with that. And let's start creating the timeline. So timeline, we will have a 10-year horizon. So the first year of our projections I will put from here. So I will parameter, here will be the list of parameters, then let's extrapolate this data to the right. So the end of this model will be DQ column. Then so we are a little bit optimizing of timeline. For example, if we want to displace our project from 2023 to 2024, we will be just going up. Here we will just set place here 2024, and our project will automatically start from 2024, and we won't have to copy paste many timelines. So that's why it is valuable. So then we take this value +1, so now let's give it a little bit more colors. November, December, this will be year 1. This will be year 2, November, December. Now let's copy formats. So now let's play with formulas. So first of all, let's create some block of inputs. Let's create a block and call it start of operating activity. So here we will set up when we will get the first revenues. So this will be year and month. So here I will be creating the data validation cell. So value, then
the year I will be picking from
here, So this will be the input. So I'm coloring this cell with our unique color which goes with all our inputs. So these are the inputs. These are the inputs when we create the portrait for the amount of services for Monday, Tuesday, and so on. So these are the inputs. Here we specify the amount of working hours per day inside a typical week, and here we format cells. Here we specify the year, then we specify the month. The month we will be picking also from the top. So now let's create the inputs. For example, we will start operating activity in May 2023. This will also be the input. So I'm coloring also with blue. And now let's start writing formulas for the timeline. So first of all, we need to specify the moment to set up one when we will start the operating activity. So if this value equals to this one, we are freezing. And this month equals to this month, we also freeze it. Then we put 1, otherwise 0. So here we can see 1. This is the moment when we start operating activity. So all our project will be linked to this moment of time. So we can later adjust the moment when we start, and all revenues and expenses, investment plan will display from left to the right inside the timeline. So when we won't have to retype the investment plan, retype the revenues. So this will help us to automate the environment that we'll be working in, creating numerous amount of scenarios. Some operating activities start. Then we will need to create the line where we will be explaining to Excel that 1 means that we have an operating activity at this moment, 0 means that we don't have an operating activity at this moment. We will later link the payroll expenses, fixed expenses, so different expenses that are linked to the operating activity will be later linked to this line. So I will do it like this. So we can see, for example, if I would like to display the project to August, we can see August here, and the operating activity starting from August, September, October, and so on. Now I will count the months of operating activity. I will need this line later because we won't be able to get these revenues right from the first month, and I will have to create the algorithm that will allow me to reach these revenues step by step. And I will be counting months from this moment and assigning the percentage of these revenues, from the first month of operating activity. So for example, in August I will have only 10% of this August, because I just started the business and I won't be able to get these revenues right from the first month. So for example, I will get only 10%. In September, for example, here I will not get these revenues. I will get, for example, just 30%, and this percentage will grow till it reaches 100%, till it reaches these amounts of revenue that we've planned before. So I will be reaching these revenues step by step during the next video sessions that I will be showing you. So that's why we need to count months to assign the percentage of reaching the planned revenue to each month of the first, for example, 12 or 13 months of operating activity. So I will do this, then this plus this. Then I will have to set up the investment stage. Let's a little bit simplify our project, so let's assume that we have just 1 month of investment stage, and this will be 1 month before the operating activity. So operating activity, this line is for operating activity. We displace investment stage 1 month prior to the operating activity start, so this will be linked from here. I'm pressing enter. So this one displaced earlier, and now we are ready with this timeline for placing the revenues, direct expenses inside the timeline. So here you can see the August, for example. If we want to display the project and start it in June, so we can see June here. Here to this line we will be linking fixed costs, payroll, and so on. And in May we have an investment stage, and we will be linking investment stage to this line. So hope you enjoyed this video. You may give us a like, subscribe, share this video with your friends. You can also order financial models from scratch for your unique business ideas. We can help you with that. Also, I will be giving the links on creation of this model in description of this video. Also in the end screen of this video I will be giving you the links on the whole playlist, how I'm creating financial model for massage business idea. You can watch all the process from the very beginning till the end. So see you guys in next videos. Thank you and bye.